Thinking about remodeling your home? Here's 7 red flags to consider before hiring any contractor. Do your research, it'll pay off in the end, I promise you. I'm a general contractor here at Bartlett Construction Management, located in Pinellas County, and I know these things because I see them all the time. I come in behind other contractors to clean up other messes, and I see the devastation that it leaves behind and the headaches and heartache that homeowners are having to endure as a result. So please, here's 7 red flags you need to consider. If they cannot provide you immediately upon request for insurance or license information, that's a red flag. It means either A, they don't have it, or B, they don't have it, but they plan to borrow it from somebody, which is even more of a volatile situation. So please avoid that at all costs. They claim they may save you money. It's not going to. It's going to cost you in the long run. So please make sure, number 1, licensed and insured. Don't always go with the low bid. Go out and get you 2-3 quotes. And if one of those quotes comes in drastically lower than the other 2, it's definitely a red flag. These guys typically either A, don't understand the project and don't know what it entails, which is going to open Pandora's box of problems for you anyway, or number 2, they're doing it on purpose. I see this a lot of times in this industry. They're going to give you a really low price because they think that's what you want to hear, and then they're going to beat you to death with change orders on the back end. Any contractor that's a professional and knows what they're doing should be able to come in and lay out a very detailed scope of what your project's going to entail and what to expect, and a clear, broken down, written scope estimate. If they can't provide that, I would definitely consider it a red flag because this is what we do. So take that into consideration. I'm going to tell you right now, that is a major red flag. Any contractor who's worth his salt knows you got to provide a detailed written scope estimate so that it in turn can be attached to a contract. That's what saves relationships, that's what saves friendships, that's what builds client base. So any contractor that wants to begin a project without a written contract or says, oh, I'll send that to you after, let's just go ahead and get started, it's an immediate red flag. Do not start construction without a contract in place and a detailed scope of work from your contractor. It is illegal in the state of Florida to collect more than 10% upon down payment. So any contractor requesting more than that, number 1, is not following the law, but number 2, it's a major red flag because they don't know the law. They should know the law and they should be aware of what they're doing. There's no need to collect any more than 10% on down payment to get the contract started. Once it's gone into permitting, it's commonplace to see an additional invoice come through at that time so we can begin material selection. But initially, these contractors wanting 50, 60% down, major red flag. A lot of times those guys are going to disappear on you, leave you with a lot of heartache. So be careful of that. Anytime you're moving the location of electric, moving the location of either water supply or plumbing, drain lines, any structural changes, any changes to the envelope of the building, it all requires a permit. So any contractor that tells you otherwise, A, doesn't know what they're talking about, or B, is trying to avoid pulling a permit. And why would anybody try to avoid pulling a permit if they currently are in good standing with the state of Florida and hold a license with the availability to pull a permit? Permit only protects you. A lot of people think they want to stay away from them. Oh, it's going to bring the county in here. It's okay. It's going to help you on the resale of your home. It's going to help prevent insurance companies from coming in behind and canceling claims because work was done without a permit. It's going to protect you, the homeowner, with an additional level of inspection coming in from the county. They're going to expect the project to be done up to code, and they won't let the project proceed without it. So very important, get your permits when needed. Beware the contractor who can start tomorrow. Good contractors are always busy, they're booked, right? So the contractor that can start tomorrow and doesn't need to have a contract in place and can be there right away, at least ask them the question, why? Why are you available tomorrow? It should be a major red flag. Everybody's booked out if they're a good contractor. Right on the onset, there's poor communication, things aren't transparent, things aren't being conveyed clearly, you're kind of unsure of a lot of things, you've asked questions, but you really haven't gotten resolutions to those, you still don't have that level of comfort going in, and you kind of don't know what you're up against. It's a red flag. Stop what you're doing, give us a call, give another contractor a call, but get somebody in there that's a professional. There should be no reason for you to not understand what the scope of work's going to be, what the steps involved will be, what your payments will be, what the cost will be. All of that should be very transparent and straightforward. So here at Bartlett Construction, we always want to set your mind at ease and let you know what to expect. If you're ever sitting in a moment where you just don't know and you're feeling very uneasy about the project, it's definitely a red flag, and I would consult another contractor before getting started. In conclusion, hiring the right contractor will make or break your project. So if you want more tips like this, subscribe, click the link below, reach out to us. Let's get to work.